Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode of the Grace Bryan Easy English Podcast. I'm Grace.
And I'm Brian, and you are listening to the place where we make English feel like a breeze. Our slogan, as always,
Easy English every day.
Easy English every day.
Brian, how are you feeling today? You look like you've had about 5 cups of coffee.
honestly, Grace, I've had 3, but I'm buzzing because today we are talking about my absolute favorite language learning hack.
Oh, yeah?
It's the secret sauce, the magic pill, the ninja move of English practice.
Wow, okay, calm down, Ninja Brian. But you're right. Today we are diving deep into shadowing.
Shadowing. No, it's not following people in the dark wearing a trench coat. That's stalking, and that's illegal, guys. Don't do that.
Definitely don't do that. Shadowing in language learning is much more productive and much less creepy. It's a technique where you listen to a native speaker and repeat exactly what they say, almost at the same time.
It sounds simple, but it's actually a total workout for your brain and your mouth. If you've ever felt like your English is robotic or you struggle with that sing-song rhythm of native speakers, this episode is for you.
So let's break it down for our B1 and B2 listeners. At this level, you probably know the grammar, you have the vocabulary, but when you speak, maybe it feels heavy?
Exactly. It's like having all the ingredients for a cake, but you don't know how to turn the oven on.
Right.
Shadowing is the process of mimicking a speaker's prosody. That's a fancy word for the rhythm, stress, and intonation of a language.
Right. Think of it like a shadow. When you walk, your shadow follows you instantly. It doesn't wait 5 seconds and then move, it moves with you.
So in English practice, you aren't listening to a sentence, pausing the audio, and then repeating it. That's listen and repeat. That's cool, but that's old school.
Listen and speak simultaneously. You're usually just a fraction of a second behind the speaker.
It forces your brain to stop translating. You don't have time to think about the past perfect tense or whether you should use at or on. You just mimic.
It's how babies learn. They don't study grammar books. They listen to their parents and they copy the sounds. They shadow.
I tried shadowing my cat once. It didn't help my English, but I'm now very good at asking for tuna at 5 a.m.
Stick to humans for this exercise, guys.
Okay, Grace, let's get technical for a second, but keep it easy English style. Why should someone spend 10 minutes a day doing this?
There are 3 big reasons. Number 1, muscle memory. Speaking a language is a physical act. Your tongue, your lips, and your throat have to move in specific ways.
Mm-hmm.
English has sounds that might not exist in your native language.
Like the th sound?
The bane of every learner's existence?
Exactly. Or the difference between ship and sheep. By shadowing, you are training your facial muscles to get used to these positions. It's like going to the gym for your mouth.
Reason number 2, connected speech. This is the big one for B2 learners. Native speakers don't say, "What are you going to do?"
No, we say what you're gonna do.
Right. We link words together. We drop sounds. We squeeze words. If you only read books, you'll never learn how to link. Shadowing teaches you how words flow into each other naturally.
And the third reason is confidence. When you shadow, you start to sound like the person you are copying. If you shadow a confident speaker, you start to feel that rhythm in your own voice. It breaks that fear barrier.
It's like faking it until you make it. You're borrowing someone else's fluency for a few minutes.
Okay, listeners, grab a pen or open your notes app. Here is the Grace Bryan Easy English 5-step method for perfect shadowing. Step 1. Choose your target.
Don't start with a Shakespearean play or a fast-paced rap song. Choose something at your level or slightly above. A 1-minute clip of a podcast or a YouTube video is perfect.
Step 2. Listen only. Don't try to speak yet. Just listen to the clip 2 or 3 times. Get the vibe of the conversation. What is the emotion? Is the speaker happy, bored, sarcastic?
Step 3. The script check. Read the transcript or the subtitles. Make sure you understand 90% of the words. If you don't know what they are saying, you're just making random noises.
Step 4. Shadow with the script. Play the audio and read along out loud. Try to keep the same pace as the speaker. If they get louder, you get louder. If they pause, you pause.
Step 5. The blind shadow. This is the pro level. Put the script away, close your eyes. Just listen and copy. Focus 100% on the sounds and the music of the voice.
Brian, should they do this for an hour a day?
Oh gosh, no. Your brain will melt. 10 to 15 minutes is plenty. Consistency is more important than intensity. Doing it every day for 10 minutes is better than doing it for 2 hours once a month.
Let's show them how it's done. Brian, I'm going to say a sentence, and I want you to shadow me. I'll say it once normally, and then I'll say it again for you to shadow.
I'm ready. My tongue is warmed up. Let's go.
I was wondering if you'd like to grab a coffee later today.
I was wondering if you'd like to grab a coffee later today.
I told you 1,000 times, don't leave your socks on the kitchen table.
I told you 1,000 times, don't leave your socks on the kitchen table.
You're actually very good at sounding annoyed.
Well, I've had practice, but did you hear that, listeners? I didn't just copy the words, I copied the stress. In that sentence, 1,000 and socks were the stressed words.
Exactly. That's what makes you sound natural.
We see students making mistakes with this all the time. The biggest one? Mumbling.
Yes. Don't just whisper under your breath. You need to speak clearly. If you mumble, you aren't training your muscles. You're just practicing being quiet.
Another mistake is worrying about grammar. If the speaker says gonna instead of going to, say gonna. Don't try to correct the native speaker in your head. Just be the shadow.
And don't pick a speaker with a very thick or difficult accent if you're just starting. Pick someone whose voice you actually like. If you want to sound professional, shadow a TED Talk. If you want to sound casual, shadow a sitcom like Friends.
Please don't shadow Batman. No one wants to hear you growling, "I am the knight," at the grocery store. It's not helpful.
So where can our listeners find good material?
Well, obviously right here. Our YouTube channel, Grace Bryan Easy English, has plenty of short clips.
Also, TED Talks are amazing because they have perfect transcripts and the speakers usually speak very clearly.
I also love YouTube vloggers. People like Ali Abdaal or Emma Chamberlain, they speak like real people in real situations.
And don't forget news apps like BBC Learning English. They have 6-minute English, which is basically designed for shadowing. We got a comment on our last video from Maria in Brazil. She asks, Grace, I feel embarrassed when I shadow. My family thinks I'm talking to myself. What should I do?
Maria, tell your family you are practicing your superpower. But seriously, if you're shy, do it in the shower. The acoustics are great and no one can hear you.
Or do it while you're driving or wearing headphones while walking. People will just think you're on a phone call.
We also have a question from Hiroshi in Japan. How do I know if I'm doing it right?
Great question, Hiroshi. Record yourself. Shadow a clip, then record yourself doing it. Listen back to the original and then listen to yourself. You'll hear exactly where your rhythm is different. It's uncomfortable to hear your own voice, but it's the fastest way to improve.
Well, Grace, I think we've covered it. Shadowing is the bridge between knowing English and speaking English.
It really is. It takes patience, and yes, you might feel a bit silly at first, but the results are worth it.
So here is your homework, listeners. Go find a 30-second clip of this podcast, rewind it, and shadow us.
We'd love to hear how it goes.
Leave a comment on the Grace Bryan Easy English channel and let us know your favorite thing to shadow.
Easy English every day. Bye.
Easy English every day.
Bye.